Hello, welcome back to My Pursuit of Truth. Got a little bit of a news update. But first, as you guys know, had a baby this past week. I'm sure, actually, a week ago. So today is 1 week. My baby is 1 week old. And I can already tell you, time's going by pretty quickly. It does not feel like a week. So he's graduating from high school next month. So no, it's just the time has been flying. But I am extremely tired. I hope the light isn't too bad. I'm getting started much later in the day than I wanted. It's been a very exhausting day. So first, gotta refuel. The one thing no one ever tells you is that babies are a lot of work. I mean, everyone I know just failed to mention that. Anyway, as some of you guys know, a couple of weeks ago I applied to go to something called the Emerging Apologists Program at the Rev. Zacharias International Ministries, or the Zacharias Institute, and pleased to announce that they actually accepted me.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
So I'm pretty excited about that. Just really kind of going over my mind what I want. I really wanted something that would challenge me and cause me to grow and allow me to think about new concepts or see things in a different way. But in addition to that, I really wanted to meet other people who are also interested in doing apologetics and studying and reading and learning, and just kind of be part of a community of people who think about these concepts and can challenge each other and kind of help each other grow in this particular area. So getting accepted into the program has got me like, but also a little bit like. So I get an email, and apparently there's some pre-coursework that they want us to do. Now, one part of it is pretty simple. There's a book that Rabbi Zacharias wrote. Technically, he edited it and contributed articles to it. It's called Beyond Opinion, and there are just 3 chapters in that particular book that they wanted us to read. That part I'm really kind of excited to do. And so the second part of the things that they want us to do is prepare a 10-minute apologetics talk. Now, this wouldn't be that bad because I did a 5-minute apologetics talk as part of my video interview. You guys have probably seen that video. I posted it to the channel over a week ago. I'll put a link in the description so you can check that out. And that wasn't that bad. I mean, I had some thoughts and some ideas, and I thought about it for a minute, just turned on the camera. My wife helped me. I recorded it. Boom, it was awesome. It was great. This is a 10-minute apologetics talk, and it's going to be delivered in front of a bunch of people who are probably much smarter than I am, and they're going to be critiquing it right then and there. So that is a little bit nerve-wracking because it's something I've never done before. So I have to choose what topic I want to do this particular talk on, and I think I'm going to do it on suffering. That topic gets covered a whole lot. There are so many people who have thoughts and opinions on suffering. I have scores of books written on the subject, so I typically try to shy away from it because it just seems to be what everyone wants to talk about all the time, and I know that it's really important, and I know that it's a deep and sensitive issue to a lot of people, but I think it's been handled really well by a lot of different people. But for some reason, this idea of suffering has got stuck in my mind, and the more it gets stuck in my mind, the more ideas kind of start to be attracted to it. Sometimes how my mind works a little bit is I'll have an idea in my brain, and it'll just kind of sit there. It almost acts like a magnet, and the things that I have read and watched and heard in times past begin to just kind of be attracted to this thought and idea, just kind of just in my brain, and then all of a sudden all these things just that weren't connected before in my mind get connected around this central idea. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of letting that idea just sit in my mind, sit in my brain, and allow it to just attract pieces of information and thoughts and ideas from all the other things that I've read and all the other things that I've heard. And then I'll kind of write that down and make that my thing that I say. And hopefully, it goes over well. Hopefully it's clear. I want to make sure it speaks to people's hearts and it speaks to people's minds, and it comes through with clarity, with sincerity, and with love. And I really hope that I can accomplish that. If you have any thoughts or ideas on the idea of suffering or the thought of suffering, let me know. Just leave me a comment. But send me your thoughts or information. If you have a resource, a book, an article, a podcast, a video, or something that was really impactful to you or concerning the idea of suffering, put that in the comments. I'd love to see it. I'd love to write it, and maybe it'll make it into the thing that I say, my little mini apologetic sermon answer thing. I could really use your help. I'm always open to new ideas and new thoughts. So just put that in the comments, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you think that this was a video worth sharing, hit that share button. It would be a great way to support the channel, and I will see you in the next one.